All right, y'all. Coming up on this episode of Professional Amateurs, we're gonna be talking about my favorite division, the division that hosts my favorite team in the NBA, the Southeast. Of course, I'm talking about the Miami Heat. We're gonna be talking about the WNBA Finals. Of course, you know we got to get into all of that. But just come back with us, Professional Amateurs. We out here.
Hey, do it big, way bigger than before. Play the game fast, break, give and go. Hey, amateur, but I play it like a pro. Amateur, but play it like a pro. Do it big, bro, B50 919. Welcome back to the show. Amateur, but I play it like a pro. Amateur, but play it like a pro. Even though amateur, bro, I play it like a pro. Even though amateur, bro, I play it like a pro. Even though amateur, bro, I play it like a pro. Even though amateur, bro, I play it like a pro.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to Professional Amateurs. I'm your host Jamal. If it seemed like I was just trying to struggle to get everything out because I'm trying to get used to this new setup on StreamYard and I got a new mic. But anyway, welcome back to Professional Amateurs. I'm your host Jamal. Got my man Courtney. Courtney, say what's up before we get in.
Man, what's good, y'all?
All right. Before we get into anything show related, which we got a lot to get into today, y'all go ahead and hit that like and subscribe on YouTube. Socials. Y'all make sure that y'all follow the socials. Pro Am Pod on TikTok. Professional Amateurs Podcast on Instagram, and for the people who are just listening, because it is people that just listen and don't watch the podcast. You said you wanted them people that would rather listen to a podcast and watch it too, right?
Right.
Yeah, see,
right.
You know what I mean? So the people who are like Courtney, if y'all do choose to watch us, you know what I mean, Professional Amateurs 919, you got to remember that 919 on YouTube. Courtney, how you feeling, man?
Another day, man. Shit. A day older than yesterday. Shit. That's it.
Okay, so I feel like when stuff is not self-explanatory, because y'all know we be doing this thing with the tag names and everything. Sometimes I think the last couple of episodes I've just been like regular, but this episode is near and dear to my heart, and y'all already know why. You want to explain your tag name today?
League pass.
Yeah.
This is 7 p.m. slot. Waste time till my team come on. That's it.
17.
This is for true league pass people. Yeah, y'all know this is the teams that don't nobody really give a fuck to watch unless you're a fan like yourself. Other than that, you just play this shit till the main games come on. This is the get the 7:30 slot.
We the forgotten division in the NBA.
Yeah, this is the most unwatched, for sure. Who gives a fuck about any of these?
About that, the most unwatchable division in the NBA.
Because nobody favorite players in this division.
I'm not gonna lie. If I wasn't a Miami Heat fan, I wouldn't watch the Miami Heat in the regular season.
No. Nobody favorite player in this division.
As being a fan.
Ain't no MVP candidate in this division. Ain't no title.
Oh, hey, wait.
All right, I guess you about to come up with a story. All right, my bad.
With new information comes a new thought process. Ain't that how you say it?
Okay. Say less.
I'm seeing a different Bam. So my name is explain. I am seeing a different Bam. Started seeing a different Bam in the Olympics. Took it for what it was, and I was like, all right, man, it is what it is. He's just out here free flowing, and you know what I mean. But the preseason game that at the Miami Heat red, pink, and white scrimmage, the preseason game we just played against the Hornets, which we lost, but results in the preseason don't matter. Real fans know in the preseason you're watching for improvement in players. You're watching for just like, all right, did this player get stronger? Is he attacking the back? Like, you know what I mean? Just little shit. You don't really care about the results of preseason.
Right.
But what I'm seeing in Bam got me really thinking that, along with other things, which we'll get into once we get to Miami, that Bam could really be under the radar MVP candidate. Not predicting him to win it, but if it goes how I think it's gonna go with what I'm looking at, which we'll get into later, he could be an under the radar MVP candidate. So,
and I'm talking all that shit, but all my other award winners coming from this division, so that's the funny part. Yeah, just the MVP ain't in here. But I actually say, no, literally, I got all the other awards coming from this division.
Literally,
all of them. Defensive Player of the Year, Most Improved, Rookie of the Year, and Coach of the Year. I got coming from this division.
Wow. Okay.
Literally. So my season prediction.
I think I know who the Defensive Player of the Year. I'm interested to see who you think will be the Rookie of the Year. So
I don't think we got the same one when it comes to that.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So, yeah. So
without further ado, let's get into it, man. What we gonna start at, man? I had re-screenshot the list that you had sent me because I was trying to delete a bunch of stuff on my phone. I ended up deleting that, but I got it. All right, so top question. We asked for each division which team you thought in the division had the best off season. Who had the best off season in the Southeast? Wait a minute, before we get into it, because we just assumed that all y'all know. To be clear, the teams in the Southeast are the Atlanta Hawks, Charlotte Hornets, Miami Heat, the Washington Wizards. Who else am I missing?
Magic.
The Orlando Magic. Yeah,
Magic.
Orlando. Those are the 5 teams in the Southeast Division. Those are the 5 teams we're gonna be covering today. So, who had the best off season out of those 5 teams? I know you don't like the KCP move.
Mine is not a player. Mine is a coach. And I'm gonna say the Charlotte Hornets with Charles Lee. Charles Lee, whatever fucking name is, the coach who came
Black
from Buffalo.
man, let's go.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be the biggest acquisition in the division. So
I can see that.
That's my pick. And I think Charlotte did a great job of not letting the media and them make them get rid of Miles Bridges. I thought that was an underrated thing too. Like, I know I'm not condoning beating women or none of that craziness or whatever, but
Hey, listen, man. Hey, you ain't
they
got
can't get rid of a basketball player of that caliber just because of pride kicking in. And they the Charlotte Hornets.
People don't like the. I mean, it sucks. It's kind of like messed up that it is this way. But in all leagues, man, I don't care what kind of controversy you got. If you are nice, you are nice. You are playing.
Yeah.
Some all are gonna forgive it, bro. If you're nice,
right?
And he's too good of a player at a size of premium importance in the NBA to be like, man, nah, we done with you.
Especially at the price. They got him for $25 a year.
Exactly.
Frankly, if he was in another situation, he'll be making $40 a year if he didn't black out.
Yeah, easily.
So so they had the right. But I will say my number one is Charles Lee. Charlie Lee. I don't know if it's Charlie or Charles. But
Charles Lee. I ain't never heard. I mean, I'm pretty sure some people that know him for real probably call him Charlie.
Coach of the Hornets.
We're gonna call him Charlie. It is.
And that's my coach of the year, for those who ain't realize. Yeah. So yeah. So.
Okay. Best offseason move. Which probably, like I said, I'm interested to see your words, but I think the best offseason move was the KCP going to Orlando. Which I know that you don't. We didn't just talk. I know you don't like that move. That we done talked about it. Like, you know what I'm saying, just in like off camera and type shit. But I know that you don't like that move. But I think it's really important for that team to get, because one thing we know they needed was scoring. I mean, not necessarily scoring, but floor spacing. I think they have enough scoring. They got really good scorers. They got 2 guys that can, on any given night, give you 30. One of them on any given night give you 50, depending on how I go. I think Paolo Banchero is on the road to be the best player in the NBA. You know what I mean? So I feel that strong about it. I think all they really need now is just a couple more floor spaces. They have some young floor spaces, but I think that them getting a veteran guy that has NBA finals experience, championship experience was all they really needed. Like, because that team don't need nothing but to go through it. That's it. That's all they need. You know what I mean? And having a guy that's already been through it while they're going through it can't hurt them. It ain't gonna do nothing but help them. This is the most dangerous team in the Eastern Conference that nobody's talking about. The Orlando Magic. Like, legitimately. So
shoot the gun your man had in Harlem Nights then, because they ain't killing shit. This ain't worth a damn. Yeah, that's all that is. Yeah. He just said it. Worst move to me was KCP to the Orlando Magic.
I knew you was going. I knew that was gonna be your worst move.
The Magic had a chance to be really scary, and they turned vagina when it was
so
time
you
to
don't
make
think
the move.
they scary?
No,
you don't think
they had a. Listen, they're going to be a regular season competitive team, and they're going to be one of the top 6 just for the record. Had a chance to be real dangerous, but they turned vagina when they had to make a move, and I think they fucked up. They should have got one of them light skins.
What would you like?
I'm a firm believer they should have got one of them light skins because they already got a KCP on the roster.
One of them light skins.
They already got.
Who is
they already got on their roster? They already got the motherfucker. So you went around and got a second KCP that's older and washed up.
Because the part of what KCP, because it's not even just skill set. Because even though Jalen Suggs, and I love Jalen Suggs can't shoot. He's not a floor spacer like KCP is. And the biggest thing that I said, what KCP is bringing in there, is the experience of being at a level that they're trying to get to. KCP was a starting shooting guard on the NBA championship team.
Yeah, but this is the thing though. Well, then again, You looking at Pablo in the light. I'm not looking at Pablo in.
Yes,
But
I
Franz Wagner,
think Paolo Banchero got a chance to be best player in the world.
Franz Wagner ain't, and he ain't goddamn Anthony Davis. To me, you had to get the number 2 guy better.
The number 2 guy's fine. All he need to do is he needs more reps. Franz Wagner is fine, bro.
He can play. He can play.
He reps.
Bro, we talking about being a title contender. Yeah. He ain't good enough for that. He ain't good enough for that.
Listen, bro.
He ain't good enough for that. If Orlando Magic won't win 2 rounds in no motherfucking year in the next 5 years, why that contract is there, why he maxed out. Because of that.
Oh, Franz Wagner.
Franz Wagner was supposed to be your 3rd best player. And you had a chance to make him that. And
so
they turned for Johnson.
Wagner is good enough. I can't even remember, but you had Wagner. Where you had Wagner in the player rank?
40, 46, 47, something like that.
Yeah.
From right now. He was in the back.
So
he was in the last 5.
He can legitimately, because he got the skill set, the size. You don't think he can legitimately make a jump into the top 30 this year?
No, he needed to be in the role that Aaron Gordon and Kyle Kuzma was in as your 3rd best player.
What you're saying makes sense, but you're saying it from the standpoint of you don't think Franz Wagner is good enough to be a number 2 at all. And I don't agree with. I think he's good enough.
You tripping. Yeah, you tripping. Yeah. Bro, okay. I tell you what, you done gave a show idea. For those who listening, one of our shows after we do this division, it's gonna be the up and coming number 2s on the rise in the NBA. I bet you he won't have that motherfucker in his top 5 over the next 5 years. I bet you that. We ain't gonna put you on the spot. Just keep it in mind. I bet you he won't have that. I bet you that. Because he not.
You know me, bro. You know I'm one of them people that even if it's like that,
I know you believe. I know you like to dream and shit. I know. You love that type of bullshit. I know. I got a dream and all that bullshit. Nah, he's not it, bro.
Dream, man. Like
he's not it, bro. He's not it. Cause, bro, for example, I'm just gonna use the East. I'm not even gonna make this shit deep. Yeah. Over the next 5 years, he never gonna be better than Tyrese Maxey. Next 5 years, he ain't gonna be better than Cat. The next 5 years, him and Mobley, they're gonna be battling it out. The next 5 years, Milwaukee ain't got a new dude, so hell, they might got Milwaukee, so X Milwaukee out. Over the next 5 years, he ain't gonna be better than Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum, whichever one you got number 2, which is bullshit. I even had to say that, but whatever. So,
but listen,
in order to be a contender, hell, even take your team. Yeah. I'm not even sure over the next 5 he gonna be better than whoever Miami grab next, because Miami gonna get somebody else in the next year or 2. See, so he ain't even hands down like a monster better than him. Like he better than him, but the gap ain't that real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Over the next 5 years, I think Halliburton the second best player on the Pacers. He ain't gonna be better than Halliburton over the next 5 years. You know what I'm saying?
He could be better than Halliburton.
Over the next 5 years?
That's the first name that I heard. I think he legitimately got a shot to be better than.
Okay, well, goddamn it. It took the number 7. It took the number 7 for it to be a conversation. So that tell y'all you need to know about that motherfucker.
Truth be told, Cat might be shaky. I do agree for 100% Brown and Tatum. I don't think
he's
going to be better than them. Tyrese Maxey, I agree with you. I don't think it's a chance in here he's going to be better than them.
Cat shaky.
Yeah.
How shaky? Is Muhammad Ali with the torch shaky? Or is it Stevie Wonder at the piano shaky? Which shaky is?
Not that shaky.
Which shaky is? Piano or the torch? How shaky is?
Piano. It ain't torch.
At the piano? Oh, all right. Well, Ribbon in the Sky say you bullshit. That's what the fuck they tell me. You bullshit.
Why you even sitting here trying to cape for Karl Anthony Towns? Like you don't even think that that's 100% shaky. Like you know that shit ain't a certainty. Cat fragile as hell. Let's say that this year don't go the way it go. Cat mentality might be fucked up for like the rest of his New York stint.
You correct, but what I'm telling you is, but my point still stands. My point still stands. Franz Wagner need to be Mikal Bridges. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. He need to be Mikal Bridges. He needs to be fucking Derek White. Or Drew Holiday or the goddamn Celtics. You know what I'm saying?
Like, another thing that you forgetting to highlight, the key to this whole entire thing is how good I think Paolo Banchero is going to be.
I'm giving you Banchero.
Yeah, I think Banchero.
Even though I don't agree where you going with it, but I'm giving you Banchero. Yeah. I'm saying give Banchero top 10. Mm-hmm. Somebody else got to come. And Franz ain't it.
I think Franz Wagner could be top 30 with no question.
Nah.
He's a top 25 season. He's got the type of ability and size and all of that shit to do it. Now, when he put it all together, That's I mean, I'm not. I can admit I'm rolling the dice on that shit, but I am rolling the dice. I think that this is the scariest team in the Eastern Conference that nobody's talking about.
Right.
Along with
Yeah, that's crazy.
Miami too. You know what I mean? But yeah, so best move I think is KCP. Worst move you think is KCP. Um, worst move bringing Jonas Valanciunas to Washington when everybody know that he's not gonna end up on Washington in the end because I don't even really think that you think that they're gonna try to get something for him. I think that
Yeah. Yeah,
they
they're gonna try to get something
I
for
mean,
him.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna try. I just think that they'll probably get. I mean, you know what? Valanciunas ain't even at the point where he is like he gets a like levity to be like, all right, buy me out, bro. Send me where I want to go. He ain't even that type of player.
No, he's not. But he is good enough to where if the team be the center and all it takes is the first round pick. A team rather give up a first for him than DeAndre Ayton, which I think is fucking retarded. But whatever. Whatever.
No, wait. Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
is
whatever.
that is true. They probably
I
will
think a
do.
team would give it up for Valanciunas before Ayton, and Ayton is better than Valanciunas. But I don't understand it. But
Easily.
I don't know how Ayton has fell off that much to where they're just making up shit at this point. I don't
Ayton
understand.
is one of them guys like but this is what I'm saying. What about
Like
Carson?
for example, a
is
team
literally
like
falling
Milwaukee,
into that category, bro.
like a team like Milwaukee. Milwaukee need to get younger and more athletic.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you take Brook Lopez and go get a DeAndre Ayton to put beside Giannis and keep him moving? He's a jump shooting big, just like Brook Lopez is. He's soft as hell, but he can do all the physical shit you need on the other end.
Because that's the thing, though. Like,
and he only 25, 26. Why not open up the window? Why not? Because Giannis alone.
Okay, but let me ask you this.
Or win 50 games.
Let me ask you this. Put aside the rest of the roster. Would you, being the GM of a team that you know for a fact is contending for a championship this year, take DeAndre Ayton over Brook Lopez? Even though we all know he's younger, more athletic, like bigger upside, would you, in a 1-year scenario, take him as your center over Brook Lopez?
Yes. Because I'm close. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I'm saying it because I'm close to the game with Giannis anyway. But I guess we'll get to that when we get to the sixth. I don't even want to go straight too far off. But back to the match. KCP ain't it, my guy. He ain't it, my guy.
Okay. So
yeah, he ain't it, my guy. He ain't it.
All right,
KCP
so
ain't it.
Let's get to the questions. And let's just go ahead and get Miami out of the way. I ain't no point in building up suspense and waiting.
I'll go to your squad.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get Miami out of the way. What are one or two things that you're looking for in Miami, or like questions that you got about Miami going into the 24-25?
All right, I'm talking to the biggest fan, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go here with it.
Yeah.
Carlos Highsmith. No, let me start it like this. Can Marquez or Jimmy Butler, can they play the 2 guard for you?
No.
They can't play the 2 at all for you.
Neither one of them. I mean, I think in certain lineups you might do it, but I don't think like we can.
You don't think Jimmy can guard 2s no more? No kind of scenario.
It's just the shooting at 2 guard is where I think both of them are not like lights out 3-point shooters. Both of them can make threes, like, but neither one of them are 3-point shooters. So that's why I wouldn't put either one of them at the 2. I think your 2 got to be a 3-point shooter.
Okay, this question is layered, so that just work with me here.
Go ahead.
So Duncan Robinson, is he still too important for this roster because of that reason?
Yeah, I mean that is one.
The case can be made that he's like the 8th or 9th best player on the team, but because of his shooting, he's like the fourth most
important player. Yeah. All the Miami Heat fans know how important Duncan is. He is because he's the one that has the gravity. Duncan got Steph Curry gravity. That just makes shit go. Like
so my next level to that is, how often do you play him? Are you looking at him as a 25-minute a night guy,
Duncan Robinson,
or the situational? Yeah, Duncan Robinson. Like, how are you looking at him? Which gonna lead to my next question. Because
Duncan Robinson is the 7th man at worst.
I mean, how many minutes are you looking at that? The reason why I'm asking this is because I think Hero needs to go to the bench.
A lot of people do. And truth be told, the offense just flows better. But Tyler is talking a good game. I think Tyler finally realizing that, which hearing him talk in media day for the first time ever, he admitted last year he was focused on scoring 25 a night, focused on being an all-star. And now he came to camp this year like, look, man, that is what it is. All I really want to do is win a championship, whatever role I got to take. I'm not worrying about coming off the bench and starting. I'm going to leave that to the best coach in the league and the best GM in the league. Like, that was his words. Like, you know what I'm saying? Paraphrasing. But that's literally what he was saying. So Tyler Hero seems like he got a all-new mentality, even though I'm not in agreement because I watch all 82. I understand what Heat fans are saying with Duncan Robinson because Duncan Robinson is more of not just a catch and shoot guy, but everything Duncan gonna do does not require him having the ball. To get the best of him. To get the best of Tyler, it requires him having the ball. The problem is you got Terry Rozier on the floor at the same time, which to get the best of him, it requires him having the ball. Jimmy Butler on the floor at the same time, which requires him to have the ball. Bam Adebayo, which it don't even really got to be shooting with Bam and Jimmy, but they need the ball in their hands. So you literally just starting Tyler Hero in this lineup with four other guys that need the ball in their hands seems problematic. Plus Duncan is 6'8", 6'9". He's just bigger. They both slow white guys that people gonna see on the starting lineup and try to like mismatch hunt either Duncan or Tyler. It don't even matter which one it's gonna be. Teams gonna try to mismatch hunt both of them. But I get why people are saying that. But like Tyler, all jokes aside, Tyler Hero can put the ball in the hole, bro. Like multiple different ways. Duncan can't do that shit that Tyler can do. Like he just can't do it. You know what I mean? They both like apples and oranges, like as far as catch and shooting. But if Tyler do have that mentality, like I can come off the bench, I think that it will make that unit much better because we could bring him and Jaquez off the bench, and we could potentially have like one of the more potent second units in the NBA, which will make us that much better. So if Tyler Hero is really serious about that shit, that increases our chances to legitimately get to the finals. Like, which once we get deeper into it, I'm starting to drink the Heat Kool-Aid. Like, I really am. Seeing what I've been seeing and hearing what I've been hearing from the guys, Tyler Hero, like exclusively specific. Hearing that shit that he said during media day made me think he got a completely different mentality. So if Spo was to come to him and be like, Tyler, we taking you back to 2021 or 2022.
Okay, so which leads to the next question.
Yeah.
Carlos Highsmith, Jaquez.
Haywood, man. Hamish like that, man.
I don't know why you get.
Yeah.
Do y'all have a Highsmith on y'all team?
Yes, Haywood. His name is Haywood, though. Haywood.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I don't know why the fuck I keep saying Carlos, but
I don't know either, man.
Just well, Highsmith, Jaquez with Duncan, and then Butler playing some four in certain lineup to play Hero and Rozier, and then the Duncan Robinson dilemma. How do you get where on the floor?
This is the thing, man, and it's already started. The Miami Heat fans are about to be nuts.
I'm sorry. Before you go, and your boy Jokic.
Jokic is gonna start at the 4.
Okay, so boom. So now with Jokic, your boy Haywood.
Jokic, you got me saying Jokic.
Jokic. All right, with Jokic, them Haywood, Jaquez, Duncan Robinson, and then Butler playing 4 minutes in order to get Hero and Rozier on the floor together. How does Ware get on the floor?
I mean,
because the point of drafting him is to move Bam to the 4, right?
This is my thing, though. I'm a realistic fan. I've been watching Spo long enough. Ware's not gonna get on the floor like that. Heat fans is just gonna be mad as hell all year. He's just not. He's not. Especially like if, let's say, the first month of the season, we really see that Jimmy is locked in, and we really see that Bam done took a leap. Because one of the things that I was talking about. We just played a preseason game, and I get it, it's preseason. Bam took 5 3-pointers in that game. Like, and I'm not even talking about end of the shot clock threes. I'm talking about this is legitimately looking like it's going to be a part of the offense. He was 2 for 5. Looking like it's going to be a part of it. That shit changes what the fuck we do on offense. Like, I can't even explain fully what that does for everybody else's role. If Bam is catching the ball 22 feet out and you thinking, because it literally happened. Caught the ball 22 feet out. You know how you catch the ball 22 feet out and you expect it, here come Hero, or it wasn't Hero that time.
Right.
You think the center is automatically going to sag because you're expecting the DH off that.
Right.
And who was it? The other Kentucky guy, Nick Richards. Sure enough, saw Bam and saw Pele coming off for the DHO, sagged off. Bam looked at him and was like, "Oh yeah, let that bitch ride." Like that changes shit like completely changes how you have to guard Miami. You know what I'm saying? So if that shit happens, Jimmy's locked in. Hero done bought in to I don't gotta be 25 a night and prove to y'all I'm the best white boy in the league type shit. Miami is gonna be a legitimate team to make it out of the East. I don't give a fuck who added what. They are like they're a team that you gotta like contend with. So if it's like that, then people just kind of gotta roll with it. Like if we see that type of stuff, you gotta roll with it. But that type of stuff is gonna happen if Miami is playing that well. Spo is not gonna play a rookie, bro. He's not gonna throw a rookie into a championship run. He's just not.
He's just not gonna do it.
He's just not gonna do that with Kevin Love. Like, and I
forgot all about Kevin Love. See,
I'm gonna be so mad if I see Kevin Love is not gonna bother me seeing him get minutes over Khalil Ware. Thomas Bryant is gonna fuck with me, bro. It's Thomas Bryant should never play over Khalil Ware. But what is Thomas Bryant like? 8 years in?
All right.
7 years in? Like,
energy guy, great teammate. He's the DeAndre Jordan without the All NBA resume.
You know what I'm saying? He's gonna play over Khalil Ware. He just is. I know Spo. But Khalil Ware got some shit, bro, that I like I said, in Miami is so injury prone. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen somewhere down the line. Like literally, bro. The first preseason game, Tyler Hero and Jaime Jaquez both out with injuries. We can't even get off to a healthy start in preseason. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is how it is with us. So once he get on the floor, the same way I said about Robert Dillingham, same thing I said about Reed Shepherd. If Khalil Ware gets a stretch where he gets like extended minutes, he won't get that shit up. Because I'm happy for the future. I'm at the point now that I'm happy. Like if Jimmy don't resign, which I don't think there's no way in hell he not resigning to Miami. Like he coming back. But if just say he don't, I like what we got for the future. I'm ready to move forward. Like we good.
Okay, so stay right there. Let's say the Heat in 8th place end of January. And y'all realizing that we don't think we can make a run against the like we did in the past to make the finals because the top of the East is stronger than it was at that time. Mm-hmm. Are you cool with trading Jimmy off?
Yeah.
And get the young piece back to fit Bam, Ware, and Hero timeline?
It's got to be. I'm talking about if we trade Jimmy, it need to be a top 10 guy. Like I don't
not get a top 10 guy for a 35-year-old man.
But that's what I'm saying. But I'm cool. I know that. That would be my scenario.
So you rather he walk? So you rather repay him for a new contract knowing he's not the same player?
Yeah, but because I don't.
So you want to just ride until they fall off?
Yeah, because I don't think Jimmy's walking. Honestly, me personally, I think a lot of that shit was posturing, and a lot of this like rumors being thrown out there was posturing, which that's normal. But like Miami been the best thing that happened to like Jimmy Butler is not a fringe Hall of Famer without going to Miami. Like he's just not. And I think he realized that. You know.
Let me just give you a random scenario. I don't think this is on the table. I'm just giving one out to a Heat fan. I'm talking to one.
Go ahead.
Let's say y'all in the 8th, 9th spot. Mm-hmm. The Hawks is in the 11th, 12th spot. And the Hawks say, we want the money off the books this year. Trade us Jimmy, Rozier. We give you Trae Young so the money will match.
Yeah.
We basically gonna cut Jimmy, let Jimmy go to hell on. Are you cool with a Trae Young, Bam?
Yeah.
Where Jovic take situation going forward?
Like that. I'm cool with that.
So that's something you would be willing to do as a Heat fan.
Because the biggest thing.
So you borderline sick of Jimmy.
I'm very, you know me. I've been sick of Jimmy. I'm tired of all of that extra shit. But like, have you looked at any of the starting five?
No.
Okay,
no.
So watching the starting five, I'm like maybe 6 episodes in. Watching the starting five kind of give me an idea of why he's doing this shit. Basketball is just what he used to get paid. He's not like obsessed with basketball. And it shows, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just like he literally had a scene where he was talking about his dad and how his dad would always walk around in his jersey, and he'd be like that used to piss him off because he'd be like he know at home like we don't do basketball in the house. Like he one of them people. He turned it all the way.
Right.
He don't talk about basketball unless he in the facility. So I understand now why, like, you know what I mean, he on that extra shit. But I've been tired of that. But I think that Bam, like, this is the year, like, that I really want to see, which is what my question is. This the year? Because Bam been a high potential guy for a long time, and I need to see that shit reach right now. No, we at a crossroads with Jimmy. Everybody know you the next guy. The franchise done paid you and showed you that we know you the next guy. You need to be that guy right fucking now. Like right now. That's why my name is what it is. Because
So
if
so
Bam
so
is
so,
really
so
that guy, he is an MVP candidate. You know what I mean?
but that's all you then, bro. Because
Yeah.
I'm looking at him like David Lillard and Portland. You do a lot of crying and bitching, bro. Every offseason about respect and this, that, and the third, and yada, yada, yada. So
Mm-hmm.
make the next level or shut the fuck up. Shit. I mean, that's just
No,
what
I'm
it
with
is.
you. That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying. Like, so if Bam can reach that next level, to Bam go from being 20, 10, and 5 to 24, 10, and 5, that's changed the game, bro.
that's all I'm going to say on Bam. And this is me personally speaking. To let me know you fully free, you wouldn't be hiding the agent, bro.
Hey, listen, man. Okay.
And I'm only
I don't
saying
know
this
what I don't
because
know
if
what
you,
kind of agreement they got.
and I'm saying this for this reason. If you truly don't give a fuck and you truly trying to fuck everything moving, you don't give a fuck about what the media say. You don't give a fuck about what nobody's saying or none of that. Claim your girl and say fuck the
I
world.
mean,
That's all I'm saying.
who says that he don't?
If y'all gonna take the next step, he got to claim Asia.
But
I'm just
listen,
telling you.
but this is
Just
what
telling
I know. Bam ain't like that they like hiding for real, for real. Like, bro, Bam got the key to Miami. She literally was sitting front row with his mama, and he knew
you.
cameras. What you
I hear
want them
you.
to come out? What you want them to release a statement? Be
Yeah.
like, we boyfriend,
Yes.
girlfriend. The
Yes.
fuck? They don't need to do
Yeah,
that shit.
I
You know
won't
what
listen.
it
I
is.
won't listen. All I'm saying is,
all know what it is.
if Bam truly on that fuck you shit,
Yeah,
it's gonna start at home. It's gonna start at home.
Hey, yo,
It's gonna start at home.
I see what you're saying though.
Listen,
But
and she played for Vegas, a team that's supposed to be kicked off. Your girl Hamry for getting pregnant. This, that, and the third. Knock up. Put Becky Hammond under the pressure. Put Becky under the pressure. See if Becky really about that life. You know what I'm saying? See if you stand on it, baby.
what the
See if
fuck
you
is
stand
wrong
on
with
it. If
you?
bam, you don't give a fuck, nigga. Hey, put it in the garage, bro. Park that thing. You
Hey,
know what I'm
bro.
saying? That's all I'm saying. If you truly on that level, because this the thing. This is the thing we both know. For him to make that jump, he gotta believe it first.
So he got to knock up Asia Wilson.
It starts at the
prove to
crib.
the world that he ready to be a number one guy.
And it starts at the crib. It starts at the crib. Because the thing about your shorty, hey, I'm that bitch. You got to go up there with that same mentality. That's all I'm saying.
That's
all I'm saying.
She's still one of the best players. I don't know if she's the best player in the world, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
We definitely get to that shit later. But that's crazy, man. We all know that they together, bro. Like, we not in fucking 5th grade where they got to be like.
I hear you, bro. All I'm saying is,
you can show the damn paper on.
Damn. Mentality starts at the crib. Claim what's yours, bro. Starts at the crib.
All I'm saying is,
starts at the crib.
I'm looking for Bam to have a different type of season. I really love what I'm seeing out of Bam Adebayo. The defense he my pick for Depoy. We all knew that shit, but I'm literally seeing like a different level. Bam hitting a different level this year. And this is the perfect, like I said, everything is lined up for him to do it. This is the perfect time to do it. Like the franchise.
So $50 on All NBA?
No, I don't want to jinx my team. Because I really believe he can be all NBA.
I didn't say D-boy. I'm not even betting on that.
I know. No, I'm dead ass serious. I'm dead ass serious. I really think that he's going to be all NBA. But you know what type of fan I am, and it matters to me, like how my team does. I don't like. I really believe in that shit. Call me what you want. Give a fuck. Some of y'all fans got some other weird ass superstitions too. I ain't the only one out there. That's the number one reason why I would not like bet on my team like that. Like, you would never see me bet my team gonna win a game or like win because I really don't like to jinx my team. I'm that weird of a fan. I'm that rabid of a fan. But I believe Bam is gonna be all NBA. Absolutely.
Well, I'm willing to bet on it. So that's all I'm saying.
That means you don't think he's gonna do it, man. All right.
Hey, let's go to the next thing. I'm just saying. Go to the next thing.
All right. Washington Wizards. I'm gonna start with them on what I'm looking for. Pretty much. Um, I just really want to see who gets traded first between Jordan Poole and Jonas Valanciunas. Actually, I take that back. I do really want to see if Alex Sarr can like make amends for what he did in summer league because I don't think he's that bad. He can't be that bad. He can't be that bad, bro. He can't be like you know what I mean. I was like because I don't know the shit he did in summer league was awful, bro. Against like non NBA players. Like everybody knows summer league is like guys is gonna get no more than if you are playing 10 minutes a night, and then
Right.
usually overseas is like so. I don't know. I do kind of want to see if Alex Sarr is really that bad. But as far as anything else, they got pieces that can help other teams. Maybe we can get in on that shit. I don't know. That's really what I want to know. Who y'all letting off the market? Like you know what I mean? What you got to say about Washington?
Well, damn. We're pretty much in the same range. I'll add Corey Kispert and add Kyle Kuzma to that list of if somebody would trade for one of them guys.
Mm-hmm.
From a pure basketball standpoint, 1-4 flat that bit. 1-4 flat it. Give it to Jordan Poole. Let Poole have a show, man.
So are you? Do you?
I think
Really
this guy, the French guy, Zero, what's his name? Male. I want to see his development a little bit because I do think he got hellified talent. I do think he's talented. I don't know if he can score good enough, but he deserves to get 25, 30 minutes a night.
He can guard though. He can guard like a motherfucker.
And then Alex Sarr, he has talent, like you said. I just think off the fact that he should get 30, 35 minutes a night, that should make him the rookie of the year. I just think he's going to get the numbers to be rookie of the year. I think he's going to average 10 and 8, and he's going to have like defensive moments the way he'll win rookie of the year. He's my pick for rookie of the year, just by default. Because I think the guys who can help winning teams ain't going to get a chance to help. You know what I'm saying? And other than that, man, we pretty much in the same boat. And Johnny Davis. Can you just look like an NBA player? I don't know. I'm just picking on your ass.
Hey, man, why you always coming for Johnny Davis, man?
Yeah, I just always got to fuck with him.
Man, bro, like, really, bro? What you got, man? What the hell?
The All-American, Big Ten, you went top 10. I don't know what the hell you are. You know,
He's trying to make it, bro. He's trying to make it.
But other than that, 1-4 flat, Jordan Poole. See what it is. Because I do think Poole will play better now. They just flat out said, bro.
That's what I was trying to ask you.
We're not even going to fight with it. Yeah, we just ain't going to fight it. You know
he'll be a little bit better this year, knowing that I
right.
And like, so
yeah, just give it to our best players. Because I do think Poole, Corey Kispert, Kyle Kuzma, Sarr, Valanciunas is not like the most ass starting five I've ever seen type shit.
No, like, I remember I said it a couple episodes ago. This is gonna be the worst team in the NBA.
Yeah, but that's not like the most ass starting five. So if they play hard, compete, they can win 20 games.
They're not gonna play hard at all though. Like they don't even.
I don't know because if you want to go somewhere else, you kind of gotta. Because the weird thing is what you said about KCP. Mm-hmm. Guess what Jordan Poole and Kyle Kuzma got?
Yeah, same thing. They in the same boat.
Yeah, but they did it. They played a bigger role than he did. Mm-hmm. So, if you're a team that needs championship experience,
Jordan Poole, you need a score.
Huh?
If you like with Jordan Poole, if you need a score, if you need like a third, fourth score, something.
That's
like
what I'm saying. Poole and Kuzma, yeah, they guys that play the roles well. I mean,
I ain't fucking.
How you want to look at it?
Kyle Kuzma, I roll the dice with him. I ain't fucking with Jordan Poole, bro.
I'm just saying.
I mean, you know what? I don't know. This shit might have humbled him though, bro. And he might be a different person. Like this type of losing and like being known as like the worst best player on the team in the league, like that type of shit motivate niggas differently. Like, you know.
Right.
So, you know,
this is what I know we're probably gonna do Orlando next.
Yeah.
Orlando. I'd rather have Jordan Poole than Cole Anthony. Wink, wink. Wink, wink.
I would too.
Wink, wink.
Especially for that team.
Wink, wink.
Yeah. If I'm Orlando, for Miami, when I say I'm not fucking with Jordan Poole, I mean because I'm talking about my team. I got a horse in this race. Like so, everything I think from a transaction standpoint, my mind automatically go could Miami.
I mean, you got a Jordan Poole. You got a Jordan Poole and Terry Rozier. So
yeah.
You got one.
But I'm just explaining what I said like about the
right. You got
for
one.
Orlando, yeah, I'm fucking with Jordan Poole. Yeah, I'm fucking with Jordan Poole.
My eye twitching.
Say your eye twitching. You think that Washington would do that type of move? Like the money would, because Jordan Poole make a lot of money, man. So they would have
get what they need.
That money match.
Matter of fact, let's go ahead and transition to Orlando. Fucking Washington. We don't give a fuck about Washington. Y'all in the white flag got their sweepstakes. It don't even matter.
Yeah.
Hey, fuck KCP and go get a goddamn bucket. And Cole Anthony ain't fucking it. You should have got Zach LaVine, Trae Young. Y'all fucking with vagina, like I said at the beginning of the show. So now, Orlando, look at Jordan Poole. Look at Colin Sexton. Look at Jordan Clarkson. Who's another guy in this boat that get buckets, but he ain't getting the burn he think he deserves? Who's another player in this situation? Luke Kennard ain't good enough. Ellen Hardy of Dallas. One of them Houston boys. Let's say they turn on Cam Whitmore or say they're not gonna pay Jalen Green. Orlando, go get him. Y'all need a certified fucking bucket getter because KCP was already on the roster and Jalen Suggs. Y'all need a guy. And Cole Anthony ain't fucking it, and Anthony Black ain't fucking it. Fuck that Afro motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. He's an all-around player. Y'all don't need no all-around player. Y'all got enough defense. Y'all got enough motherfuckers to play hard. Get the son bitch off the goddamn chest. Get him off.
Do you think that Jonathan Isaac could take a leap? Because they got a lot of stock in Jonathan Isaac.
That's my defensive player of the year. Listen, Jonathan Isaac plays. If he plays 25 minutes a night, he's defensive player of the year. Listen, Orlando is good at center with Carter and Isaac, and the tall motherfucker, the 72 guy, 71 guy. I forgot his name. The Italian dude. Name is. Yeah. Pablo, I'll give you. Even though I do think he needs to be more consistent on the glass, because them 7 boards a game. I don't know what it is about Duke Power Forwards and rebounding. They're allergic to that shit since Elton Brand and Carlos Booth. Y'all motherfuckers, athletic ass dudes. Jabari Parker, Ingram. Jabari Parker, Ingram, Zion, Barrett, your ass. Y'all get 6, 7 boards. Y'all should be getting 9, 10 rebounds a game. I don't know what the fuck y'all on, but that's a whole nother story. I do think he's a third guy that's decent. Jet Howard should be getting more burn. I don't know why they don't play that man at all. KCP, he just ain't it, my guy. He just ain't it. And I'm saying that with this in mind. Do you believe the coach will give Jalen Suggs a bigger leash?
Yeah.
To see if he really that third guy to score.
Yeah.
I don't think he does.
But that's the thing, though. I think what you're asking for, and which is why I'm really high on them, because I think really potentially what they're looking for is already on the roster. You just named him, Jet Howard, which got some ability. And I agree with you. I don't know why he's not getting on the floor, because
and he ain't getting on this year.
Jet Howard.
He's not getting on.
I think Jalen Suggs could take a leap and be that. I think that Jonathan Isaac, he got some offensive ability that he could take a leap and be that what they're looking for in a different score. They potentially got what you're looking for on the roster. And I think that's kind of what they're betting on. Is
okay. So who do you believe the coach gonna get the chance to see if he got it?
If we talking about that's what's already on the roster, I think in the pecking order, I think it'll be Jalen Suggs first.
Okay, so what does that look like?
As far as his improvement, what does he improve?
Yeah, far as does he get up to 19, 20 a game? Excuse me, 19, 20 a game. What does that look like?
I think he could get to about 19 tonight. Yeah, I think he could get there.
Okay, I don't know how many shots he take a game, but I'm just gonna say 11. I don't know factually, so don't hold me to that. Mm-hmm. Anyway, he gets to 13, 14 shots a game, 4 or 5 trips to the free throw line. Does the coach allow that?
He averaged 14 last year, so the 5-point jump would be nuts.
But that's pretty much what he needs, right?
Yeah, 5-point
jump, right?
5-point jump would be nuts, bro. He ain't jumping 5 points per game. That shit ain't happening.
Bro, KTP averages 7, man.
Yeah, but you know how much you got to score.
KTP is a more professional Gary Harris.
You know how many shots you got to take and make to average a 5-point increase in your scoring, bro?
Some of it can simply be the coach believes in me more, and I just play with more confidence. But I only take 2 or 3 more shots while I get to the line 2 or 3 more times a game.
Yeah.
I take 7 more shots. It could just simply be, I know the coach gonna let me miss. Do the coach let him miss? So this is what I know. Trae Young was available. Zach LaVine was available.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you had bucket getters there with Jalen Suggs could have just slid to the 2. The value of Jalen Suggs is he can play either position while guarding either position.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the value of KCP is.
Yeah,
Position while guarding either position.
No, I agree with you, but like I said, the difference is KCP come with the experience, which is what they are lacking. That's the only thing they missing. Is Moses has been through it. He's been through it. Literally, that's all they missing. They would have beat Cleveland if they'd had KCP last year.
Fuck, they wouldn't.
Because
he don't score.
I can't even believe they had him in the game 7. They was on their ass. But just like a young team, they relented. And Cleveland had guys that's done been through that situation before, and they didn't. That was the whole difference in that game.
Orlando had the number 2 or 3 defense in the league last year.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck.
And KCP, the only thing you can go up is you can only go up one slot. That's it. You can go from 2 to 1 or 3 to 2 to 1. Mm-hmm. This is what I know. Scoring the ball. Scoring the ball. KCP and Gary Harris the same motherfucker. Same motherfucker. You signed the same motherfucker. What was the point of that shit? Bro, I'd rather see what the fuck Jet Howard got than sign this motherfucker for $22 million a year to get the same shit as Gary.
I mean,
ain't no difference.
From a basketball.
Now, KCP is a better defender than Gary Harris. I swear he is. But I'm saying, they don't have defensive issues. They was number 2 or 3 already.
Yeah.
They was already there. So going to number 1 gonna do what?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Gonna do what?
If they would have had,
this is what I know. I watched Pablo average 30. I watched Pablo last year in the playoffs, and when that motherfucker needed help, goddamn it, won't nobody to help his motherfucking ass. That's what I know. Mm-hmm. That's what I know. And y'all with this whole damn offseason, knowing you would go max out that one guy, and knowing you got to max out Pablo next, and winner got a goddamn role player that's the same as the damn 8 you already got. What the fuck was the point of that shit? The dumbest shit possible. It
was experience, because that's all, bro. It's talent ain't they problem. Their problem is they talent don't know shit because they ain't been through shit. That is it.
I mean, and so I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna agree with you. Anthony Black, Jet, how the fuck do y'all get on the floor when you just signed this motherfucker for $22 billion?
I don't know, but they got talented motherfuckers that's not even playing. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, they
signed the guy that's gonna play 30 minutes a night. They signed the guy because you said it was the best offseason move. So explain to me how they signed this guy for 30 minutes a night. They can't average 10. And mind you, he played with Jokic, Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter, and Jamal Murray. And he couldn't average goddamn 10. How the fuck is he gonna get it now with Jonathan Isaac, Jalen Suggs, Pablo, and Von Wagner?
That's not necessarily what
and Orlando didn't have no defensive issue.
But that's not necessarily it, bro. Like, because he gonna be, like I said, for one thing, he's a floor spacer. He gonna make it easier because he just, like, already he's the best shooter that's gonna get like actual minutes that Orlando got already. He the best 3-point threat on the team already that's gonna get realistic minutes,
bro.
That shit matters when you got.
Okay, I'm going to agree with you. Throughout the league, he's number 97.
I'm not arguing.
So you added the 97. You added the 97's best.
You love to focus on where the fuck.
No. What I'm saying is, I'm agreeing with you what they needed.
Yeah.
What I'm saying to you is, he ain't the fucking one to go get when this was your window to get this. He ain't the guy. Not when it could have been Zach LaVine. Does KCP shoot better than Zach LaVine?
Way more than what? Because you already said they got to go. You know they got to pay Paolo. They showed you they're trying to keep Fine.
Listen,
Paolo is next.
If you want to win, if you want to win rounds in the NBA, you got to pay the tax. So if you're trying to save money and win, motherfucking, you ain't gonna win no way. So if Orlando, if you went the cheap route, if Orlando went the cheap route, cool. All I'm saying is, what the fuck does that mean if you're trying to win? It don't mean shit. It don't mean a goddamn fucked up, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so pretty much for Orlando, man, I just want to see if Paolo could jump into that best player in the world type class. Like I was saying, I think he got a legitimate opportunity to be. I think he got a legit opportunity to be that, but And this
Okay.
is why I ain't really tweaking with the KCP move because if Paolo is that good, all KCP need to do is be a veteran floor spacer. Nigga, talk to us. We down by 10 in the third quarter, and 2 minutes left in the third quarter in a game 5 game. You done been through this shit before. What's up? What it take to get through this? That's all they
Okay.
miss.
Okay. I'm gonna go with you. Can Orlando beat Miami in the best of 7?
Yeah. I don't want to play the match. I said that shit last year before they even had
Okay.
their experience.
You will pick Orlando to beat Indiana
Yeah.
in the best of 7.
Yeah.
And you will pick Orlando to beat Cleveland in the best of 7 again.
Yes.
All right. Holler at me in May. When May get here. That ain't your team. You can bet on them. Holler at me when the playoffs get here. Holler at me when the playoffs get here. Holler at me when the playoffs get here. That's all I'm saying. Keep that energy. Keep that shit. Because I don't think none of us that it could be one of the top 4, right? Between Boston, Milwaukee, New York, and Philly.
Like if everybody healthy, no, they can't beat either one of them.
Okay. So basically we arguing Miami, Indiana, Cleveland, Orlando is what we're saying.
Yeah.
They play any one of them, keep that energy. Bet on KCP, bum ass. I see your ass in April. See your ass in April. Keep that energy. See you in April.
Right,
see you in April. See you in April. I ain't never seen a motherfucking 173rd best player get this kind of bullshit. This motherfucker ain't worth fuck.
Yeah,
Orlando fucked up. They
he was
fucked
93 a minute ago. Now he wants.
Yeah.
He was 93rd best shooter.
Yeah, time that shit by 2. I fucked up. My bad. My education had to kick in. Time that shit by 2. You know what I'm saying? And for those listening, that's really 186. I knew the real answer, but just for the record. Well, go ahead. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So, what rookie are you looking forward to seeing the most in the Southeast Division, man? Is it?
No, man. Don't leave out my playoff squad, bro. What the hell you doing, man? Charlotte Hornets, bitch. Don't leave out my squad, bro.
No, you know what? We done spent.
Don't leave out my goddamn squad, bitch.
We didn't do the Hornets, or we didn't do Atlanta. I'm tweaking.
Yeah, man, this motherfucker tweaking. Hey, listen, man.
Hey, I know. Let's say Charlotte. We're gonna say let's go to Atlanta because I'm
go to Atlanta.
Yeah. Cause I got some shit to say about you.
All right, I keep Atlanta short and sweet. Even though you already did this shit, you led the league in points and assists totals a couple years ago. Go ahead and lead in the average and try to do the Tiny Archer ball. Even though I think categories should be done by totals and not average, because I think that's bullshit. But whatever. Trae Young, go for the Tiny Archer ball. Have a good time. Fuck it. And you ain't got nothing else to lose. Hell. Because if you want to raise your trade value, you got to remind motherfuckers who the fuck you is. Because if not, you're going to be the new Dame Lillard. But except you ain't going to have nowhere to go at the end. Because you're too little. And I just think you're just going to be a guy that's going to get great numbers. And I know you can make the Hall of Fame because I seen Mitch Richmond make it, and he didn't do shit that you did in the playoffs. So rack up your numbers, bro. Get to 20,000 points, 10,000 assists, man, and fucking say hi to the Hall of Fame when you leave that motherfucker. Because I've seen losers make it. I've seen it happen. Hell, I just seen Tim Hardaway make that motherfucker. You better than that son bitch. So fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Get your numbers, make the Hall, have a great time, become the second, third greatest Atlanta Hawk ever behind Bob Pettit, and let it be argued between you and Dominique Wilkins and the George Show. You know what I'm saying? So outside of that, the number 1 pick, if you can't beat out DeAndre Hunter, your ass. No, USC big. If you can't beat out fucking Clint Capella on his last leg, you ass. Dyson Daniels, you better beat out Bogdanovich because hell, they trying to keep him as a 6th man anyway, which you might pick for most improved player. And then Jalen Johnson, you got some game, bro. But the reality is, you will never be no higher than a 9th or 10th best power forward in the league. So you just ain't gonna be one of them guys. You're gonna be a guy that's nice as hell, and nobody gonna give a fuck. You the new Sharif Abdul-Rahim, fucking Carlos Boozer type. You know what I mean? You just ain't gonna be one of them guys. You know what I mean? You nice, but and that's all the fuck it's gonna be. Just it. So with that said, Hawks. 33 to 38 wins, you can be the 9th, 10th seed because somebody got to be the 9th, 10th seed. And congratulations to you.
All right. You said what you had to say about the Hawks. I just really wanted to know how good Zachary Ricochet is, honestly. Like, is he good enough to – because I was watching – I looked down when who was they just playing the other night? I can't remember. Indiana in the preseason. But I don't know. He got some tools. I like him. I just don't know how good he's gonna be. Like, do they view him as fuck Trae Young? You the next guy? You know what I'm saying? And it's him. And
the kid can't play. He can't play the one.
That's what I'm saying. So like I don't know. Now I'm talking about like as far as like the next franchise guy because I don't know if it's gonna absolutely be Trey. Like I'm with
I
you.
will say this. From what I've seen of him in the preseason, and I ain't watched much, so I'm not about to act like I done watched the man whole preseason game. I watched maybe 2 quarters combined. He needs to be with the jumper. 6'8", 6'9", can pass it, can rebound for his position. But the difference is you got to guard him at the 3-point line compared to Josh Giddey. Yeah. And Josh Giddey, quiet as kept, was 13 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists guy in OKC. Which y'all can laugh at that before 21, 19, 20, 21-year-old. That's damn good production for a team that finished first in the West one year, and then they was a playoff team the year before that, on the rise. If he could just be that, it could be a solid first round, the first number 1 overall pick, and then keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Because he's going to be labeled a bust because he's not going to make 5 All-Star teams. He's not going to get 3 All-NBA. So they told us this was a weak-ass draft, and they're going to label him a bust because he didn't do none of the shit that a weak-ass draft nigga supposed to do. So he can't win regardless. So just be a good pro. Get your damn money, man. Welcome to the Hawks, motherfucker. Shit. Become the next goddamn Bogdanovich, your teammate. Shit. Be him. Shit. Go to the Olympic thing. Hell, you might make the Hall of Fame as an international Hall of Fame. Shit, who the fuck knows? But that weak ass shit. But just play.
All right, so let's go ahead and get to the next. My favorite team outside of my real favorite team, hometown Charlotte Hornets. Let me ask you just real quick, because my question about them is: should I really be thinking playoffs? Because I'm thinking playoffs.
They go.
I'm thinking playoffs.
I ain't thinking shit. They going.
Like
I got
them in.
I'm flat. I got them in.
I don't know if I'm there to have flat out.
They're not a top 6 lock, but I'm saying out of the play in, they getting in. They getting in.
Okay.
Between Indiana, Miami, Orlando, Cleveland, 2 of them got to be in the play in. Charlotte.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, Charlotte knocking one of them out.
Mm-hmm.
Charlotte knocking one of them out, and I'm willing to bet that right now. They knocking one of them out.
Because, like I said, that was my question. Like, am I tripping for thinking playoffs with the Charlotte Hornets?
LaMelo Ball about to make the All-Star team. All that shit is going down.
LaMelo is really good, bro.
Going down. This how I know he's serious. He put ankle braces on. And that sound like stupid as hell. But the fact that he can admit that I need this shit is the first step to knowing, okay, I'm sick of this shit. And that coach probably went to him and said, look, man, your shit ain't right. Strap them bitches. If you don't strap them, you ain't getting on the court for me. Bottom line. And when he and Brandon Miller is looking very good as a prospect. I don't know what his ceiling is, but I know his ceiling won't be no worse than, say, Danny Grandeur of the Pacers. You know what I'm saying? So with him and Miles Bridges and then Josh Green as the defensive wing,
Mark Williams healthy this year.
You got a legit center rotation. Grant Williams coming off the bench. Seth Curry can shoot that motherfucker. I like Charlotte, man. And that Frank dude.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I really like Trey Mann is talented as shit.
Right. That's what I'm saying. And of the year potential. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
And then that French dude, he ain't scared, man. He ain't scared. The guy they took number 5 or 6 in the draft, he ain't scared.
Nah.
I like Charlotte, man.
He got range and all of that shit.
Yeah, I like Charlotte, man. I like him a lot, bro.
Cool,
I like him a lot.
That was my question. Like with them, am I tripping?
They this year's Houston Rockets. They will be this year's Houston Rockets. They're gonna double up their wins, and they. But the all difference is the West is stronger than what the East is, and I think they're gonna make the playoff. I'm gonna say it again. Between Orlando, Cleveland, Miami, and Indiana, Charlotte taking one of them spots in the playoff. They're taking one of them. And I'm leaning Miami shit.
Don't do that.
I'm leaning Miami. I ain't want to fuck with you this early, but I'm leaning Miami shit.
Don't do that.
And the only reason why I'm leaning Miami shit, because Jimmy Butler, the vet, he teams to bring the rest of the team down, but he don't act right.
But like Jimmy ain't ready to retire. Jimmy can't quit. We get motivated.
I'm just giving my reason.
No, I feel you. We get motivated.
Jimmy Butler energy seems to fuck with the rest of the team. His energy just different. The energy seems to fuck
right
the
about
rest of the team.
right, and that's why
Yeah.
that's one of the main things why I was saying like when I was tired of him because he do that shit and all right, I ain't gonna play until after All-Star break and y'all know when the real season is. Like
Yeah.
you got a lot of young motherfuckers like if that shit falls on everybody. Now Bam think
Yeah.
he can take it easy to motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah, Jimmy
everybody
energy
ain't
just
got
fucks with the
the
rest
switch
of the team.
like you, my nigga. Like you can't just do that shit. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's been my knock on Jimmy, bro. I ain't never liked that shit. So
Right.
but hopefully we don't got to deal with that shit because you want to get paid this year.
Right.
You know what I mean? He didn't already acknowledge Pat was right. That's another thing in me today. Jimmy coming out doing that shit, saying that it ain't no smoke with what Pat said. He was right. I need to be more available. I'm gonna be out there more type shit.
Okay, well.
I mean, so we'll see.
PSA announcement. Only reason why Jimmy's saying that because the nigga want his money.
He gotta get paid. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
he gotta get paid. He gotta act right.
I'm not giving him credit. I'm not giving him credit for doing the obvious.
Hey, listen, man.
That's like a dad saying, "I'm babysitting my kids." You don't babysit your kids. You're raising the motherfuckers you make.
This is one thing I know, and we all know this. You want a player to fall in line, get his ass in this contract year. Get him in his contract year.
And that's the goddamn way. That is the damn way. That lets me know Tyler Hero money coming up too. Cause that motherfucker, I'm going to the bench, whatever y'all need me to do. That's how I know that next contract coming.
Got 3 more years.
Hey, that motherfucker, hey, call him Braden for power. He ain't that dumb white boy. Shit, he ain't him. Shit. Daddy told me to act right. Motherfucker, I'm finna act right. I'm going to class, motherfucker.
They sounded like you, bro.
I'm going to Stansville, man. Shit, I'm going where you need me to go. Motherfucker, shit. Fuck that.
Man. Let's get to the superlatives of the division, man. Rookies. Who you interested in seeing more?
The rookie,
where?
Number 1 and number 2 pick. Just see if they could work fuck. I don't have like a real strong case for either one. They just see if they work fuck.
I mean, by default, I'm of course I'm more interested in Khalil Ware. I just want to see if he can do something to get on the floor.
Yeah, they global.
Yeah.
See, with him, at least we see him some in America, Oregon, and Indiana. With the other 2 guys being overseas, we just ain't seen a lot of them. So I just want to see if they can play.
It's interesting, bro, because Ricochet got some tools.
Right, he do. So do some. They got real tools. And plus, they part of the Wimpy team going forward, overseas for the 28 Olympics. So just see what they look like. You know what I'm saying? See what they look like.
All right. Awards, man. Best candidate for MVP in the division.
What was Keith Sweat only hit?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Nobody. I think realistically, like, Miami is the only team that could win enough games in the division and have a player that could produce. So I think Bam is an MVP candidate, especially if he plays how I want to. But long shot, nonetheless. Best candidate for defensive player of the year. I think you just said you had Jonathan Isaac. I got Bam. Bam is my defensive player of the year pick.
I like both candidates. I think both will make all defensive team and all that. So I'm with you. It ain't crazy to say, Bam. I'm not tripping on it. I'm not tripping on it. I just got I just want to do certain shit, and he's gonna play enough minutes to where people just can't go and ignore him. That's all.
All right. Best candidate for 6th man of the year in the Southeast Division.
Tyler Hero is my pick. If what I'm thinking is gonna happen. Yeah. I think that's why I asked you about the Duncan situation and can Jaquez or Butler guard 2s, because in order for Hero to go to the bench, somebody has to take his responsibility on the defensive end and then let Rose go.
Tyler Hero. I think it's Jaime Jaquez.
Yeah, so Tyler Hero is my actual pick for 6th man of the year for the NBA. Okay. Not even just the division, for the NBA.
I ain't even really thought about who my actual pick for 6th man of the year.
But yeah, that's my pick.
Okay.
I think Spo gonna do it. I think Spo gonna bring your ass back down, bro. You already got your money, so I mean, just come on back now. So, just like I hear.
Give me the top 5 in the division as far as like best 5.
Number one spot is between Bam and Pablo, so that's one. Trey and Butler. Butler's for 3 and 4. I think the conversation starts at 5.
Pablo and Bam, And
One of
then
them two is 1 or 2.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
Trey and Butler's for 3 or 4. So I think the top 4 in the division is them 4. To me, it boils down to the 5th spot. That's between LaMelo Ball, Franz Wagner, and you can make a case for why am I going blank on the other kid to get it? I don't want to say no. Hero's not in there. So the last case between Melo Ball and Franz Wagner. I was gonna say Kyle Kuzma got a case, but I won't stand strong on that. Oh, I'm sorry, and Jalen Johnson. So Jalen Johnson, Franz Wagner, LaMelo Ball. You know what I'm saying? If you got Wagner, I'm cool with it. I think I'm gonna lean more LaMelo Ball, but if you got Wagner, I'm cool with it. But them the 5.
I agree with that. All right, how did the division end, man? 1st to 5th in the division.
Record wise, Orlando 1, 2. I got Miami 3. I got Hawks 4, and then Wizards 5.
All right. I have Miami, Orlando, Charlotte, Atlanta, Washington.
And Washington.
Yeah. In that order. Charlotte gonna shock, and I think 2 of the most surprising teams in the East is in this division in Miami and Charlotte.
Yes, Miami will get counted as a surprise for me. You got 2 finals in the last 5 years, and I did not.
No, I'm talking about from a standpoint of like this might be the first year in like the last maybe 4 where
the media is not on them at all.
Exactly, and everybody clearly made roster moves that like now you can't be like, well, you can't forget about Miami, like
right. I got you. Yeah. I see where you're going with it.
Yeah, I think from that standpoint, I think Miami is gonna be slept on. But all right, that's it for the Southeast. Okay, before we wrap it up, I did want to get your thoughts on Stewie. This is my thing. Okay. So we discussed the last episode. We talked about the WNBA. We discussed the fact that I think it was one of the last 2 episodes that Breanna Stewart is legitimately competing for best player in the world, and more people need to focus on her or talk about her being the best player in the world as far as like women, than they do with A'ja Wilson, especially if she defeated her. My question to you is, I think we both got Wilson, Stewart, however you want to do. Collier 3rd.
Right.
Does Collier have a legitimate shot to be called best player in the world if they can knock off the Liberty? Especially if it's going on some shit, because Breanna Stewart straight choked that game. She choked game 1. Which I was shocked, because best player in the world is not supposed to not be the best player in the world in that situation. She choked with the free throw and had a chance to make amends with the layup at the end and just flat out smoked the layup. Like,
okay. If you rank it year by year,
yeah,
and with Collier finishing 2nd in MVP,
winning
with every vote except 1, or winning Defensive Player of the Year, meaning so she was 2nd MVP and beat Wilson for the decoy.
Mm-hmm.
Wilson loses to Stewart in the Liberty. If they turn around and then Collier beats the Liberty while having the 2nd best record in the league and quote unquote upsetting the 1 seed, then absolutely she has a case. If you go by year ranking.
That's why I was asking.
Now, if you one of them people that go by the last 2-3 years combined type of shit, then Collier got to do another year of this for you to hands down make a 1. So it all depends on how you do your player rankings. If you go year by year, absolutely Collier has to. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, again, it has to be done in that way because she did make first NBA and she made first team all defense WNBA just like Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So let's not act like she didn't have a great year in her own right. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on how you do it. If you do your, and then she beat Thomas, which probably was the 4th best player in the round before she did to the Stewart.
Really scenario, but
and then she beat the majority of people go with Brittany Griner in round 1. So this is almost like her 2000 Nowinski year. Quiet as kept. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't crazy. It ain't crazy. I'm just gonna say it ain't crazy. It ain't crazy. I don't fully agree,
and I was like,
but it's not crazy.
Nafisa Collier got a chance to really be like in this best player in the world conversation, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not crazy at all. It's not. It's not. Yeah. Especially if you look at how in the men's game with LeBron, Durant, and Kawhi. At 19,
I see where you're going with that.
Kawhi did the same where it was like, hey, y'all got it. Then it's real time, and I got it. You know what I'm saying? So same type of concept. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, man. So who you think? How you think the rest of the series play out? Game 2 is tomorrow. We're recording this on Saturday. Game 2.
Man, I hate going the race route, but this really what it boils down to. Courtney Williams, when she look at Vandersloot and Sabrina,
they can't guard her.
You see boom, bro.
They can't guard her.
You see boom. Now I know what a lot of they got to do with. It's y'all. As fucked up as this may sound, I really think it boils simply down to that. When one of them girls is in front of me, I feel disrespected. Hey, Pops, can you believe this shit? And she had a girl with her over there with Pops. Listen, man. She climbing that tall tree, and she knocking these goddamn branches down. Listen, man, that's what she on. That type of time Courtney Williams on.
Courtney Williams is fucking.
Hey, she on that type of time. And remember,
in front of Courtney Williams been like that too. But
remember, Courtney Williams won't have a point guard. No. She in a situation now where they literally are saying, we got 4 shooters around you, and you got the whole middle of the floor. Go to work, shorty. This the first team she got on where a team said, hey, we don't give a fuck you can't pass. Keep doing what you're doing. Get to the rim and let this thing fly. She in the role that Monte Ellis and Lou Williams wanted one day in the NBA and never got it. You know what I'm saying? She in it. She fucking in it. You know what I'm saying? And remember, Tony Parker won Finals MVP in 07.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind with Tim Duncan in his prime.
So you think
it ain't crazy if Courtney Williams can win Finals MVP playing with Collier. And that will fuck up her case for best player in the world type shit too. Just for win the Finals MVP, people will say, with Courtney Williams, the reason why you got it on, Courtney Williams got the mismatch. Listen, man, she see the other side.
Hey, bro.
And I'm talking about the light. And she see it.
Crazy,
and she goddamn see it.
They're going to have to do something different with that shit, bro.
And she with the perfect coach. But that same coach had Simona Guzman, Lizzie Whalen, Maya Moore. Hey, when you got a mismatch, shorty, go to work. We ain't even finna play with this thing. Go to work. Go to work. Go to work. So the series really boils Sabrina. That mama mentality shit you on, and shorty, it's time to lock up. Because Courtney looking at you like, hey, my fade fresh, and I'm ready. I'm ready.
I honestly think, man, you know what? Going into it, I had the liberty. I was going into the season, I had the liberty. I think, honestly, that shit is in their head now, bro. And I don't really know. We really about to find out what they made of in game 2. Because basketball pressure is real. And you can see the pressure of them trying to get over the hump. Start fucking with them. Like, you could see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit Stewie did at the end of the game, like I said, that is not her, bro. That is not her at all. Like, I wonder if them knowing, like, all right, man, we finally, like, this close. Like, never having a championship in the franchise, and we ain't got it. We got rid of the liberty. You know what I'm saying? We this close. Like, the pressure of that shit might be fucking with them, bro.
And plus, remember, the Lynx beat them 3 out of 4 times in the regular season.
Yeah.
So it might be a matchup thing where they just looking at them like, y'all just ain't scaring us. So
I have been the Liberty. I don't know, man. So we'll see. Like, I expect the Liberty to beat their ass tomorrow. Like, I expect for them, because they was beating their ass game 1. The wheels just fell off.
No, ain't no day. That blonde-haired girl said, tell me what you want. She started jumping off that goddamn thing. Tell me what you want.
Yeah, Courtney Williams went nuts on this.
Tell me what you need.
What it was down by, like
18
in the 4th?
Yeah, they went on the 18-2 run in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah. Like, that was a choke job, bro. Like, choke that shit away.
Choke the hell out of it. And remember, women more emotional.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can
it might be hard to bounce back.
You can see it, like, when Stewie missed that free throw. Like, and when I seen her react like that, and I was like, oh, yeah, they fucked me overtime.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yeah.
fucked every time, bro. Because she is
Oh,
already fucking with her, like, you know what I mean?
and before we get off this, WNBA, I'm not a fan of the finals being 7 games. I thought y'all should have just made round 1 best of 5 and all 3 rounds be best of 5. I don't think the women's game is ready for a 7-game series for the final shit. I thought y'all jumped the gun on that.
They
I
trying
thought
to
y'all should
grow.
have made the first round best of 5 and like the rest of the 2 rounds and then left it at that. Because all y'all did was add 2 more playoff games. You should just add them to the first round and not the finals. Just for the record. Just so I'm on record with it. Okay? I don't think the women's game is quite ready for that and for the finals. Okay, the drama of best of 5 should have stayed there.
I ain't gonna argue with it because I'd rather see 2 games of these 2 teams like anyway. So I ain't
Right.
gonna argue with that. I think whoever wins it is going down to the wire. I don't think it's gonna be like no like 5-game series and no shit like that. But you know what I mean. Remains to be seen. I still got the Liberty, but I will say this: they better win tomorrow. They better win that game too.
They can't beat that team 3 straight.
No, they better win that game too, bro. So
got no chance.
All right, that's it, man. We'll wrap this episode up for today, man. I want to thank y'all for locking in with us as usual. Check out the socials, Pro Empire once again on TikTok, Professional Amateurs Podcast on Instagram, Professional Amateurs 919 on YouTube for the people that is watching. Also, y'all make sure that y'all check out. I did a little vlog about the trip to Countdown to Craziness. I'm surprised you ain't had no countdown questions. You know what I'm saying? But which we'll talk about that later. That'll be a whole different episode. We get to talking on like, you know what I'm saying, all that shit. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all check that out. Courtney, you got anything else you want to say though before we?
That's it, brother.
My man, thank y'all one more time for locking in. Love and appreciate y'all. Catch y'all next time. We out.
Season 3 from the parameter. It feel good to be an amateur. Jamal and Courtney co-manager. I go against the odds, I'm a gambler. If you know me, you know I keep it professional. Every time I do it, it feel like a spectacle. Turn my back on my city, it's unacceptable. Yeah, I'm an amateur, but don't forget professional. Ice. Amateur, but I play it like a pro. 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 Do it big like D54.